Welcome to the 2022 RotoHeat Rookie Draft Profile for Georgia running back James Cook. Cook was a four-star recruit, the 41st ranked player and the third ranked all-purpose back coming out of high school. He ran for 2,019 yards and 30 touchdowns in his high school career, originally committing to Florida State where his older brother Dalvin played. Before his senior year of high school, he decommitted from Florida State and signed a letter of intent to play football at the University of Georgia, turning down offers from Louisville and Florida. Once at Georgia, he played sparingly as a freshman with 41 carries, 284 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground with 8 receptions and 89 yards. As a senior, he had 113 carries, 728 yards, and 7 touchdowns on the ground, chipping in 27 receptions, 284 yards, and 4 touchdowns through the air. When looking at the NFL for a size and speed comp, it was actually kind of difficult, but if he plays to his potential, he could be an Alvin Kamara or Austin Eckler type of a player. His 40 time was an interesting one for me. From what I could see, it looks like he's going to run around the 4.5s, but he looks much faster from what I've seen on tape. He's likely to be a day 2 or 3 pick, somewhere in the 3rd or 4th rounds, but he might have boosted his draft stock in the college football playoffs and could push for a 2nd or 3rd round selection with a good Senior Bowl and good combine measurables. The pros for Cook start with his pass catching abilities out of the backfield. He can even line up outside or in the slot for a creative play caller. He shows good quickness with the ability to break off big gains at a moment's notice. He can immediately step into a team's lightning role if they currently roster a thunder guy. The San Francisco 49ers make a ton of sense to me, especially considering the play caller. The RotoHeat staff are intrigued by his 40 time at the combine. Personally, when I watch Cook, I see a player that's faster than 4.5 speed. So we'll see what the timer reads in March. Cook is definitely a riser at the moment. He finished his college career with 2 very productive games in the college football playoffs, contributing to a national championship victory for the Georgia Bulldogs. With a good Senior Bowl and combine, Cook could really boost his draft stock. When we're talking about cons for Cook, size. Let me say that again, size is a concern. That's one of the reasons we had a hard time comping him. At 5'11", we would like to see Cook add 10 to 15 pounds to his frame. This is another element that we feel could boost his draft stock. His blocking and pass protection is nothing to write home about. If Cook is to be a 3rd down pass catching back at the next level, he'll need to be more capable as a blocker, and especially if he's to be relied upon for 3 down duties. Cook was part of a crowded committee running back room at Georgia. This can honestly be looked at as both a pro and a con. On one hand, we don't have as much of a sample size and tape as we would like, and he didn't produce as a 3 down back like he might have for another program. But on the other hand, Cook is fresh. He didn't take a beating between the tackles, and there should be plenty of tread left on those tires. Let us know how you feel about a guy like James Cook. We feel like he's one of those guys that can come in and contribute right away, have a long career in the NFL, and play a thunder and lightning type of a role in a committee approach. He does have over 6 yards per carry in every season at Georgia, so he can definitely get the job done. And like we said, he's definitely fresh and hasn't taken beating. So do you have him ranked in the top 5, in the top 3, outside the top 5? Where does he go on draft day? 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round? Let us know what you think in the comments there. If you listen to this in podcast form, leave us a review. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out, and we'll see you on the next video.